That's how you transpose.
So you really want to have counting down before you start.
Now there's a whole different way of thinking about this. Instead of thinking them as being C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C in C major, I can think of them as being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1.
Right.
If you think of it this way, then you just translate that into a different key. So if I was in the key of E major, which looks like this, I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Then what I learned do a deer in C major, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. If I'm in E major, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 4. That's how you transpose.
So you really want to have counting down before you start.
Okay, that was a very quick explanation on how to transpose. Let me break it down a bit. First of all, when I transpose, I use a bit of music theory to help. Now, in a previous lesson, Daniel learned how to play a major scale in 3 different keys. C, G, and F, I believe. Usually when we look at a scale, we learn the note names, where the accidentals are, where the white keys are, and boom, there, you got your scale. But you can look at scales a different way. Instead of note names, you can give them number names. First note of the scale is 1, second note is 2, etc. And by doing this, we can see the relationships between the notes in a scale. Let's start in C major. All white keys goes from C to C. Now, the first note of a scale is called the tonic. And then C major, it's a C. If I was in F major, the tonic would be F. So in C major, we're going to call C 1. It's the first note of the scale. D is a second note. E, 4, 5. And after 7, we're back to 1 again because we're at another C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. And these numbers, these are called scale degrees. So when I transpose, I first think of the melody in terms of scale degrees. For example, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. But now you could do that in any key. So for example, if we're in F major, it's the same numbers. 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. This works in any key. 1, 1, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So what is required is that you know the names of the notes in whatever scale you want to transpose to. But the good news is there's only 12 keys. They're not adding new ones. You have your whole life to learn this stuff. And what I recommend initially when they want to transpose, don't try to transpose to all the keys. Just pick a couple. Pick, G major, just has 1 sharp. F major, it has 1 flat. And go from there. And as you get more comfortable, you can add new scales.
You want to have.
Yeah. Look, I've hopped way over your head for.
No, but you get me there, and I can see.
Yeah,
now I can see that could happen.
Right, and that's the payoff
right.
of why do you learn scales? It gives you the facility to move around the piano, and it helps you transpose, because you'll find if you want to, especially for people when they sing and they want to play, they'll sing a song, and like with the Twinkle Twinkle thing, where it was much easier for you to sing it in G major than it was in C major.
Yes.
So if you're like twinkle twinkle, oh, but if you did in G. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle.
Felt better?
Yeah, or whatever. Sorry, twinkle, twinkle, little star. Okay. Let's give a little more contemporary example for transposition. John Legend's song, All of Me, super popular. Let's just look at the chorus of it. And what I'm going to do, first I'm going to do the song in C major, although he did sing the song in A flat major, in case if you're comparing to the YouTube. So in C major, and there's your numbers. Look at this little thing here. I wrote out
each number of the scale, each scale degree for the lyrics. And as I mentioned before, generally speaking, for every syllable you play a note on the piano. If you say lovely, that's 2. Lovely. If you say love, that's 1. Now sometimes you may have one word that you hang out and you change the notes over, but in this song, generally speaking, I think there's only one time when there's a note that really hangs out. As you see, there's "'cause all of you," 3, 5, 3, 6. So there's your 3, there's your 5, there's your 3, there's your 6. So that was in C major. There's all the numbers. I know this may be over your heads, but I'm really just giving you an example of how transposition works. So let's try it in G major. That's enough.
Hit the bell.
Like, subscribe. See you at the next lesson. If you like what's going on, you should like and subscribe.
Yeah.
You should. You should. And there's a little bell thing on the YouTube.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Do the bell thing too. And we're pointing in theory that that's where that's going to be. See you next class.